Alrighty, everyone. Let's see if I can hear myself. Alright, testing. Alrighty, everyone. Let's see if I can hear myself. Yep, I can hear myself, so you may hear a temporary echo. So, there we go. Okay. Oh, dang. Wrong one. There we go. This is what I meant to look at, so, 14's not the main thing today. I just have it in the background, okay? So, the thing is like, this video caught my eye about a month ago or so. It interested me, so, I'm not even gonna bother with, like, turning down the Final Fantasy music, because it'll help with the transformative stuff, you know, blah blah blah, gobbledygook, YouTube, copyright things. Alright, let's continue. Let's get into this. Here, let me see. Next volume!
Asmongold's why VTubers are blowing up. I'd like to get his thoughts on it. I don't know if he's actually answering it himself. It seems like he's actually talking about it, because usually he watches videos, right? And in this case, he's just talking about it. And I definitely would like to get his thoughts on the VTuber stuff like that, because I of course I have my thoughts, and
So I have my own thoughts as well. My own perspective on like why it has grown, and that may be different from everyone else. Let me just pop up. Man, I have two browsers up right now. I want to make sure I can see you all talk. Yeah, there we go. I can see myself twice and all that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I mean, like, I have my own thoughts on everything and how it is and all that. So let's get into it.
My knowledge of VTubers, but I'd like to see somebody from outside the space actually talk about this, because I think it'd be interesting. Asmongold's thoughts on why VTubers are blowing up. Oh, wow.
So the problem with the outside, I would say, is like sometimes they don't know, because that's the main part of like the outside, right? They don't know. They're not part of the space, but it will be interesting to see what their thoughts is on things. So I think that is the main importance with it. So there's that. Oh man.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see here. What do we have here? We have a couple of them. We have ours out on
this part.
And is that, oh god, from Niji?
VTubers are, I think it's like, people just like watching cute anime girls. People like feminine, that's why, bro, so real. Look at this comment. Hey, we got somebody.
So yes, people do like watching cute anime girls, okay? That is one thing.
Right
what
here.
What do you say?
People like femininity. That's why they don't watch real girls anymore.
Wait, I'm too dumb to get this comment. Wait, what? Does that mean that IRA women aren't feminine enough? So that's why they watch anime girls? That's what that's exactly what they mean. Okay. Why?
So I say with the real life ones, I don't think it's, I think this guy, I think with the real life ones, they're pretty much, let me think of like a good way to say this. They're not the greatest, okay? And like, there's seems like been a track record of like toxic, but also like the VTuber community also doesn't have this. I mean, like, the real ones, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, like, you can't like do a 1-to-1. I mean, like, quote unquote real, you know.
Watch sluts when I can watch waifus. Holy shit, dude!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Okay, so, yeah, I would say like some real life ones. Yes, they have been like going towards the OnlyFans and all that stuff. I understand where this idea can come from. Okay, this guy clarified. Not the most best way, but I mean, like, yeah, like, it's like, yeah, I came here to watch the stream and get entertained, not to get baited by like a no personality whammon.
Oh, and look at his fucking profile picture.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Oh my god. How old are you, Bob Marley? I want to know, and I want you to be honest.
Oh, it's right there. It's 1983. He's freaking 40 years old.
You
He's
say
40 years old.
1983. Does that mean that you are 40? Yeah, I want to really know. 30.
39?
Man,
Oh my
that's
god. And that's the way people feel.
Mr. Strummer, I'm going to speak. I have never seen one out in the wild, but holy shit.
Not
Yeah.
very surprising. I don't watch Vtubers, but what I've seen, they try way harder to be entertaining and put on a show.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, with the VTubers being entertaining, that's the whole point of like a VTuber, but it's also like the whole point of a streamer as well. So that's kind of like mute. If you're like a streamer who's not entertaining, I mean, what's you doing? What you doing? What are you, a cardboard cutout? Are you playing? Are you dumb? Are you an e-thought? Okay, let's continue.
More than other forms of streamers. They have to in order to overcome the limitations of a live 2D model.
I want to hear his thoughts on this because I have some thoughts too.
Yep, being a VTuber is a different vibe. Same with not using a camera like Lyric. What do you mean just showing off your boobies doesn't make you a top streamer? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. That's so funny. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, hold on. Let me listen.
Doesn't work, and it never did. There are a lot of girls that do really well showing their boobs and getting a few thousand viewers. But the only girls that get 10,000 viewers or more are either girls
Like that are actually funny. Hold on.
That-
Let's keep going.
for some
he
reason.
might be saying
like,
the exact same
I
thing.
don't think that
I think.
any of them hardly are.
So-
like, I think Amaranth is the only like sexual streamer that does like more than 10K viewers. Like, there's a ceiling for that, man.
Okay,
Now,
that is kind of true. I mean, like, but I don't know. Like, I don't think it's the sexual stuff. You just get like some that are just crappy and bad, and like, yeah. I mean, like some girls who do VTubing. I mean, they probably no one knows what they look like. So they could look like an old hag, right? That's the thing with these sexual girls and all that. They have the looks on their side and everything like that. So they got a advantage on that on their part. Dear God.
I
Yeah,
will also
exactly.
say that whenever a girl does this, a lot of them get banned.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I didn't even think about that. Because if Twitch just let them
That
run
is true. That
amok,
is true. They do get banned if they go too far. That's the thing. But I mean, like, Twitch also keeps some still there.
wonder if that could actually lead to those
Mr. Strummer, I'm
content
going to
creators to
speak.
be at the
You'll
top.
shout out to the head of his own company on Reddit, Kekwa.
Starforge? Is that his company? I've heard of Starforge. Oh, that's pretty cool. He must feel really good about that. Just seeing your own ad in on a Reddit, that's pretty cool. Wait, is this? Oh, but this is his own Reddit. Does that count?
Mr.
Does
Strummer,
that
I'm
have
going.
any OnlyFans Fansly and those websites have crossed. And I'm just saying, like, what would happen if there was an ecosystem where it was Twitch stuff and also like OnlyFans type stuff? How much
Mr.
bigger
Strummer,
they
I'm
would
going
be
to speak.
compared to
Sorry,
if
I
they
meant
didn't have
there's a
that.
reason pools, hot tub, and beaches is its own category.
Yeah, correct. But what would happen if they didn't get banned? Would they actually cross that 10,000 viewer threshold? I don't know. That's actually
Who
a good point.
knows?
There
Who
you go.
knows? That's a hypothetical that's hard to tell to implement. I mean, like, there's that. I don't know. Maybe here. I don't know. That's kind of like a hard thing to like do and say and all that. So we don't know. We don't know. I mean, like, if it was only like horny bait stuff, you know, you get that. There's that stuff in the background, you know.
So many people in Asmon's chat and Reddit, some Reddit comments are
Asmon?
weirdly negative
Asmon?
towards VTubers. The reason why people don't like VTubers is people see this really cute anime girl. Oh wow, she's so adorable. I bet
Okay, the people who don't like it, they don't understand the VTubers. That's the thing. They don't understand, and it's hard to tell because it's mostly normies that comes in, they don't know what's going on. They just see a character who's just, you know, an anime character. So there's that. There's that. Alright, let's continue.
in real life that's a man.
Man, that shit is so old that I completely forget that that's actually a thing. That meant
Okay, that was like old days when no one understood the VTubing at all. So there's that. There's still that era of like people don't understand things, so there's that. All right.
mentality is so old. That is such a, like a 2019 mentality. I forget that that was a thing.
I wouldn't even say 2019. I would say 2017 to 18, somewhere around that range. I would give it that. When Casey and I, whenever Casey and I first came out. Here, let me look. AI, Kazana AI. First. Yeah, it would have been 2017. 2017 or 18, somewhere around that range. So yeah, it's a pretty good thing. It's a pretty big difference. Analytics. Alright, let's continue.
But he's right. He's probably right because, you know, I'm surrounded by people that are like-minded like myself that think, oh, they don't like it because they're jealous, or they don't like it because of this reason or that reason. The number one thing that people like VTuber haters say is they are pedophiles. Is that VTubers are pedophiles. That's like the
Okay, so there's like a big thing with that. That's usually with people who don't understand things as well. So I mean, like, it is a big controversy. I mean, like, it even happens today with lolly VTubers. They get called pedophiles, or like people who appeal to pedophiles, which is just a horrible argument in general. All right.
The number one thing that I hear all the time, which I think is so, like, it's such copium. It's such copium for people because they don't actually know who those VTubers are. So they attach.
I wouldn't even call it copium. I would call it just like blind ignorance, or just like unwilling to understand. That's the thing.
a label that they heard from one specific situation or from one specific thing, and they attach that label to literally everybody, you know? They literally just put a label on them and write them off and start hating. That's what they do. That's the number one that I see. The man one is actually a pretty good one too. That I'm not surprised if that's also up there as well. No, yeah. Like it's crazy. They can't comprehend that there's somebody out there that's actually entertaining and that's actually providing some form of content that people like and not using their face for it. They're like, and they basically gatekeep the content.
So yeah, there's a thing to that, but like, I think it's just more of like the understanding aspect. I mean, like, it's just some. I mean, like, yeah, the VTuber bang, yeah, recently, but why is there a rise? Well, first, it's just entertaining. They're good content creators. They're great. People like VTubers because, well, they don't look like normal people. It's something interesting. And guess what? They all look different without looking like a orc, okay? I just gotta say it. Some people just looks like they got hit with the ugly stick 50 times. And with VTubing, it grants them the ability to, like, become more likable without looking like the most horrible looking creature on the face of the planet.
Creation space from VTubers. So instead of, oh, they're not actual content creators, they're VTubers. They don't even show their face. It's stuff like that that plays.
Again, is like an old mentality, but
a lot of the not plagues, but like definitely, I guess they're for lack of better words, because I suck at English. It does plague the community a lot because they see from people looking from outside in. That's what they usually assume.
So it's mostly Twitter. I see this stuff on, and Twitter Twitter also doesn't have, like, to me, real people on it as well. So there are also, like, a lot of weirdos on it. So let's continue.
The man. Holy shit, that's so true. They probably do think that.
And that's why that one fucking thing, that one video of that guy that was like 52, who was posing as like an 18-year-old Japanese girl, got so popular because people finally got to see that and say, yep, I knew it. Yep. I fucking knew it.
All right.
And that's why.
Yeah, and then they take that situation and then they spread it across every single VTuber in the space.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is that one situation, but it's like a thing where, like, oh yeah, it could apply, but, and, you know, it's something.
Just because I was right on one situation, it means that I'm right on every situation. That's how it goes. You know, it's like one of those. Yep, I was right. And now they're just waiting for them to do the same thing to all these other girls. They're waiting for that moment for their camera to turn off and reveal a man and say, yep, I was right. He's that's also a very good point.
I think there's like a certain area that I'm looking for.
And this is going to be a chart that's going to
can't even do this shit. Oh, I know what he's going with. That is unfortunately true. That is
Yes and no. Yes and no. It really depends. See, the thing is, like, some girls, they're just not entertaining. We just gotta say that they're not some girls aren't entertaining whatsoever, and there's some guys who aren't entertaining as well. We gotta look at it objectively. I mean, like, you just gotta, I mean, like, yeah, it's a male-dominated space, yes. But how long does the looks keep them? That's the thing.
Fortunately true.
That's just the truth. Base
Yeah.
is fuck. Yeah, bro. Like that's what it
Kinda. It's kinda true.
is. Twitter isn't gonna like this.
Who cares about Twitter? They're retards.
Twitter isn't gonna like this. Twitter will be.
Twitter's just full of retards. I mean, I'm not lying. There's a lot of retards on Twitter. I mean, like, it is insane.
Hearing about this as they stand in the doorway and they shuffle away.
Why would Twitter not like this?
Because they don't like
It's
anything.
not fair to girls. It puts girls in a bad spot. Twitter
No.
knows.
Yeah.
It's a male-dominated space.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's like very.
I don't know. Think. I mean, like, yes and no. Here, I already know the video, like, the whole thing anyways, so, I'll probably stop at this point, but yeah, the thing is, like, the VTuber community has a bunch of problems, like, first of all, it's the V-Twitter stuff, we just need to, like, get rid of that, right? We need to, like, cut that off from, like, the VTuber stuff. I know people won't like me saying it, but we need to gatekeep. I mean, like, unfortunately, like, at this point, gatekeeping, because people are coming in, they're being toxic, they're harassing people. I mean, like, when I mean harassing VTubers just for like, playing a game. I mean, how many times did, like, VTubers get harassed for trying to play a game or collab or anything like that? And there's just normies that are coming in, and it's becoming dysfunctional and all that. And the VTuber community just needs to be, you know, come and have fun and all that. And there's people who's not allowing us to have that. So, I mean, it's a big problem. I think in reality, like, we really need, as a whole, just need to, like, kind of step away from the cringe and areas of what we would say the community, quote unquote. I mean, also, like, yes, sexism is also included, especially towards the male VTubers. Yes, you heard me right. Male VTuber sexism. Yeah, people don't think that's a thing. Well, it is. Because there's some female VTubers, like, saying, crapping on male VTubers. I'm not saying it's as prolific as it was a while back, but it was pretty it was a pretty big thing. So, I mean, like, now lolly VTubers are being attacked just for existing. So yeah, that's why gatekeeping can be good. I mean, like, I'm not talking about gatekeeping everyone out. I'm just talking about gatekeeping the terrible, toxic people that we would say in the community. It's one of those things. But, I think this will do it. I was just coming on making a short stream, so, alright. I'll see you all later.